It is great to see you. Why? Well, it's always good to see you, isn't it? Today, I'm going to take up one of your recommendations. Not one, loads of you have turned around and said, Gary, any chance of going to a supermarket and reviewing a restaurant in a supermarket? And I was like, not too sure about that. However, had a good long think about it, and I'm not going to go to any old supermarket. No, I'm not going to Sainsbury's, I'm not going to Morrison's, I'm going to the premium end. I'm going to go to the most expensive one, which is Waitrose. Now, when I go out shopping, I shop anywhere. I do Lidl's, Aldi's, Waitrose, Marks and Spencer's. I do the whole lot, So I'm not precious, and I don't support any of them. If they happen to be there, I just go there. But I'm really interested in seeing the quality, because Waitrose is, as I say, premium and a little bit on the expensive side. So I'm looking forward to this one. As always, let's give it a go. And this could be a good recommendation. Come on, let's go. Okay, take a look around here. It's nice and spacious in here, really, really airy, just nice basic tables. And I've got to say, it's got a real nice view as well. So take a look on that side. Yeah, what a nice view. So what you do, you actually come inside, you go up to the counter, you've obviously got a choice. It's actually quite tight menu-wise, what have you, but you've got a nice range of breakfast items, and then you've got their mains there as well. But have a quick look at that sort of menu. You then go up, you place your order, the lady gives you your order. Number 18. I was 18 many years ago. And then you've got the receipt here. So I've ordered a tea, that's £2.45. I like the presentation there, but what I really liked was the fact that she made sure that this cup was absolutely immaculate. So yeah, that's great. I've gone for their rainbow fritters, which comes with poached egg and avocado. It's a little bit different. I imagine it's fritters with avocado and poached egg on top, coloured rainbow wise. I'll come to the prices a bit later on, and then I've gone for their breakfast as well. What I do like is it actually tells you how many calories it is. So for the rainbow fritters, it's 431 calories, and for the main breakfast, it's 883. So yeah, all round, the place is immaculate. So yeah, I like it. I like the feel. I like it's nice and airy. There's no music here, so if you want to come in and have a chat, no problems. Yeah. Right, I'll see when everything arrives, and I'll let you know how long it took. So yeah, fingers crossed for this one. It's not the cheapest breakfast I've ever seen, but then again, it's not overpriced either. So balancing, £2.45 from your tea. Let's see what it is. It's a little bit weak actually. I need to let that, give it a little bit of a stir. Tea bag in there. And away we go. That's better. That's why I put the milk in second. And a little bit of milk. Okay, see you soon. Minutes later, and here we go. Why have I got a bowl? Why have I got a bowl? It's a nice hot bowl, mind you. But what's my impressions? First impressions, so you've got the mushroom there, got some bacon, the eggs, they look okay. They worry me, them sausages. Them sausages are more wrinkly than me. We've got the beans in the middle. But I'm going to leave that one, because I want to start over here, because this has got the poached egg on it. So you have two fritters there, sitting in on some crushed avocado. You then have the poached egg and whatever this stuff is. I'm not too sure. It looks like tartar sauce. That's tzatziki. It's a bit strange. I don't know what that's doing on there. So obviously it's got some mint in there, mayonnaise. Yeah, strange combination that, but Let me move you just to one side. So you've got 3 of these small fritters. Let's put the poached egg up there. You have the greenery, which you have the greenery. So let's cut in just about in. Just about. No, it's kind of, yeah. The other thing is, it is a little bit on the slimy side, which I'm not a mad fan of. But, so let's get some fritter. I'm actually interested to see what's inside this fritter. That fritter is more like a spicy onion bhaji. Yeah, lots of onion. And other vegetables in there. You've got some carrots. Let's have it with some of the avocado. Crushed avocado. Now, that's a little bit of a strange combination. I'm not actually convinced that the avocado is going with these fritters because there's a fair amount of spice in them fritters. I can see why they call them rainbow, because of all the different colours in there. They're not necessarily all the colours of the rainbow. Am I impressed? I'm not actually. I think certainly the poached egg is over. I'm not convinced that combination works at all. So if I'm not convinced that works, then I might as well chuck this on top as well and see what it all brings. No. There is just too much going on. You've got if you like, the creamiest of the egg, then going with the fritter, with the textures in them, with a little bit of kick. Then again, you have creaminess with the avocado, which is quite a distinct flavour. And this guy then comes in, and all you have is garlic coming through. No, I've got to say, as a combination, I'm really sorry, Waitrose, that does not work. Individually, all the ingredients, quite tasty. It's not the best poached egg in fairness, but would I come and go mad to all of that again? Would I? Give it one last try. No. No. I'm looking around. It's actually quite popular. Quite a few of the other tables have actually ordered it, but no. For me, that's a very strange combination. Now, the thing you've got to remember, that is just my opinion. You might come here and say, Gary, you're talking a load of rubbish, because I love them combinations, but that to me isn't the ideal combination at all. So I'm going to move that there and bring over my breakfast bowl. Not mad, as you can already tell by the bowl, because I just think it makes it awkward sweet, doesn't it? So, where do I start? Obviously, I'm not going to have the mushroom. I'm just going to move that there. Cameraman, he can help me with that later. But let's start with the sausage, because that's the making of a breakfast. So, as I said earlier on, just take a first look at that. That's it's not appealing on the eye, but it is all about the flavour. It's kind of underneath. It's cooked on one side, and anyhow, let's get in here. Now, I thought we had loads of herbs in that, but there isn't any. So, it's okay. They're certainly not award-winning sausages. They're not unpleasant. There's very little taste to them. They are pork, but I'm going to have to try that again. You can see there's nothing, there's no herbs, there's nothing in there. Right. I've had far better sausages than that. Far better. Let's have a look at the eggs and see how they're cooked. Now, the poached egg was slightly over. And these are, in fairness to the egg, they have been sitting there a couple of minutes and what have you, so I can't be too harsh on that, but yeah, there's a little bit of yolk in there. Sorry, there's lots of yolk in there. What I meant, it hasn't all solidified. No, I like the egg. It's a good egg. Now it comes to the bacon. So you have 1, 2, and 3. Now, it doesn't compare to Harrods, because when I had the Harrods bacon, it was like ding, ding, ding. But these do look a little bit overcooked. Yeah, a little bit overcooked. That's a shame. I'll tell you why that's a shame. Had they not been overcooked, I would have said that's a fantastic piece of bacon. I like the smokiness style of it. I like the fact that the fat's all layered within, which makes it very, very tasty. But the problem I have, as you can see, that's the first one I chose. If I take this one as well, you can see that it is very crispy. Now, a lot of you might like crispy bacon. Now, lots of you have said in the past, that's the way I really like my bacon. You've got to bear in mind, this is only my point of view. I just prefer the bacon to be a little bit under. In fact, I've never asked you, do you prefer streaky bacon or back bacon? Which one do you prefer? The other thing which I've just noticed, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, well, I'm going to put the beans on the plate. It doesn't come with any toast. It doesn't come with any bread. It doesn't come with any toast. Nothing at all. I'm going to have to go up and check in a minute and see how much it is for some toast. But that is crunchy. Very crunchy. Putting the ramekin of beans in the middle, again, just makes it slightly awkward and messy. Let's try some of these beans. Actually, there's not a huge amount of flavour there. There's not a lot of tomato flavour in the sauce, but not unpleasant. And finally, the tomato. Yeah. What do I think? Have I been blown away? No. Is it the greatest breakfast of all time? I wouldn't think so, no. Overcooked. In fairness, I might be a little bit harsh there because it was sitting, but it's only sitting there for a couple of minutes. Definitely overcooked. A little bit tasteless. Beans a little bit, je ne sais quoi, I don't know. Doesn't come with any toast or anything. The tomatoes are good though. Is it unpleasant? It's certainly not unpleasant. Please don't get that. That's not unpleasant. But I'm not massively impressed. I'm not massively impressed with myself, not being able to get into this HB sauce either. Dentist, here I come. So yeah. For the money, and I'll come to that a little bit later on, I would have expected that bit more. I would have expected, I don't want to ruin that mushroom, I would have expected that bit more quality. I thought the sausage would have been a real quality Cumberland or Lincolnshire sausage, but it's not. And the other thing is, with the sausage, it kind of looks like it's been sitting on the radiator for a bit too long. Or it's been in the shower. I don't know when you've been in the shower way too long and you come out and it's kind of like your skin's all crinkly, that's all crinkly. Well, that's where mine goes. Yeah. Okay, listen, let's not be downbeat. It's not unpleasant. Please get this. It's not unpleasant, but again, I'm not incredibly happy. Overcooked bacon, overcooked egg, overcooked sausage in a bowl. Woof, woof. Bowls are for doggies, not for Garys. Right, finish the breakfasts. I'm going to give my opinion outside, and the reason behind it, it's got very busy in here, so it's clearly very popular, and there's no doubt about it, it's very popular. So it's only right, give up the seat, and yeah, my thoughts outside. It wasn't the best, was it? Actually, the cup of tea was nice. I better finish that. See outside. What do I think? I think that's a bit disappointing, Waitrose. I think that was really disappointing. I'm standing here, I'm like, I'll tell you what, I'm going to do it differently today. I'm going to give you the bill, I'm going to give you my mark, and I'm going to tell you why then. The tea, £2.45. The rainbow fritters, £7, and the breakfast, £8.50. Mark, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. I'll tell you why. Tea's fine, I like the presentation, but the breakfast itself, sausages, oh my gosh, they were so wrinkly. They were more wrinkly than me, weren't they? And there was no flavour in them. Yeah, the eggs were slightly over. The bacon, now I like the bacon, but again, I found that a little bit on the crispy side, and yeah, not for me, but yeah. But presentation, oh, the tomatoes, they were okay, and the beans, they were a little bit watery. It came with no bread, but the presentation, I mean, what's that all about? Why are you giving it in a bowl? Woof, woof. I'm not a doggy, I want it on a nice plate. I thought that was disappointing. Too many elements wrong on that plate. The rainbow fritters, now this is only my opinion, because it clearly was popular in there, but that poached egg, that was a tiny poached egg. That's got to be one of the smallest poached eggs I've ever seen. And it was literally there 1 minute, I cut into it, and it was just slightly over. But the combinations didn't work. The fritters, each individual element was all fine, but once you put it all together as a combination, I didn't think that worked. It didn't work at all. The other thing was, that egg. I've never said this before, that was a bit slimy. I haven't had that on the channel before. I've had them greasy, I've had them overcooked, I've had them undercooked, but I've never had them slimy. Yeah, overall, that was a bit disappointing. Now, it might have been a bad day at the office. You've got to bear that in mind. We all have bad days, and this could be a bad day for Waitrose. Hi, this could be a bad day at Waitrose. That wasn't for me, though. Yeah. Do you know, I'll have to give it another go. I'll have to try it again and try some of their lunches, because I'm a little bit disappointed by that. Now, have you ever been to Waitrose? Have you ever been to any of the others as well? You know, Morrison's or Sainsbury's, and had their breakfast? And what do you think? Do you think the other ones are better than this? I'd be really interested to hear your thoughts. Me, I'm a little bit disappointed. Yeah. Anyhow, if you'd like and subscribe to the channel, you know I always appreciate that. And until next time, bye-bye. Don't trip down these steps, Gary. Oh!